the weather outside.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Please, it's only fake Christmas, Miss Schmidt, if you're nasty.
I think this is cute. A little weird, like a bunny with human teeth.
Deck the halls with body parsley. Fat, 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 fat. 'Tis the season to be cozy. Fat, 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 fat. Don we know our 4X apparel. Fat, 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 fat. Blast Mariah Carey's carol. Fat, 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 fat.
I'm Sophie,
I'm April, and this is She's All Fat, Miss.
the podcast for body positivity, radical self-love, and Christmas vibes only. In this week's Minisode, we'll discuss Justice for Mrs. Claus, our favorite holiday traditions, and Swarovski crystal figurines.
Ho, ho, ho.
Bojack, it's Christmas! Well, don't get too excited. I didn't get you shit.
All right, here we are for our Christmas Minisode.
/ holidays. We're
Holidays.
tolerant left here.
As Justin Bieber says in his recording of Little Drummer Boy,
An unforgivable recording of Little Drummer Boy.
Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah.
Don't throw Kwanzaa. Oh my God. It's not okay. It's not okay. I'm disturbed.
Oh.
Happy holidays, guys.
Happy holidays.
This is your special fat-ass minisode. Coming at ya.
Coming at ya. Thick Christmas.
It's
like
thick Christmas.
It's just the word, it's like running into each other. Thick Christmas.
Thick Christmas.
Thick Christmas.
Thick Christmas. Merry Thick Christmas to you.
Also to you.
We're just sending you this little chocolate drop to get you through our little break that we've taken on She's All Fat.
Yeah, so I just wanted to address that we are actually recording this on November 15th.
Oh my God, don't unlift the veil.
Well,
I can't believe you.
Here's the thing, though. Like, what if something huge happens in between now and then?
You're
and they're
right.
like, why didn't they address this?
You're right. Oh my
You know
God.
what I mean?
How insensitive. That monkey killed Donald Trump.
Right, exactly.
And we didn't even acknowledge that the president of the United States was murdered by an orangutan. How insensitive. You're right. Let's tell them about this playlist.
Y'all, we will have made, by the time
By then.
you hear this, we gotta be real.
Mm-hmm.
We will have made a holiday playlist for you guys. April has Apple Music and I have Spotify. So we're making it cross-platform.
Woo.
So we will have the links to our playlist in the show notes and we'll probably tweet them out too. But just gonna be a fun holiday playlist. I'm going to make sure that Justin Bieber Christmas is highly represented.
I will have both of Ariana Grande's pop Christmas albums. You are welcome.
Dolly Parton Christmas.
Patti LaBelle.
It's going to be great.
You guys are welcome. So check out the show notes for a link to that Christmas cheer.
Yay. Also, I'd just like to say, Christmas is like a very a-religious holiday for me. So we're using Christmas to mean December pretty much.
Yeah, just like the holidays.
It's the holidays. It's Santa's day. Santa was born on Christmas. Okay? Just be clear.
All right, sure.
Here's the facts about Santa. He's
Please
black.
don't.
Santa's black. He was born on Christmas. And he's gay.
Santa's queer, and he's the new Babadook.
I just
Santa's Babadook.
just like to be very clear, okay?
Yeah, you're right. Those are the hard facts. Indisputable. Okay, so Sophie, you tell me, what is your favorite thing about Christmas or your favorite Christmas tradition?
I really like giving gifts. I like paying attention when my friends throughout the year, they'll be like, oh, I wish I had this thing. Or like, oh, I really like this thing. And I like discreetly take a note of it. And then 6 months later, I'm like, Merry Christmas. And they're like, oh my God. And I'm like, I pay attention.
Oh my God.
It's my favorite thing. I love it.
Wild. Okay, if you guys are in the Patreon group, Sophie's sister Izzy wrote an expose about all of the like very, very accurate Christmas gifts that you've gotten family members over the years. My response to reading that post was just like, I would feel very seen in an uncomfortable way if I got a gift that was that perfect. I'd be
did
like,
give you a gift that perfect already, though.
The incident?
Is that what we're calling it?
I can't even talk about it on this podcast because I'm about to start crying. And I already said that I didn't want to cry on the podcast.
So when we went to New York for CurvyCon, I gave April her Christmas gift, which was we went to the baths and then got massages at this spa in New York, and it's in a couple other cities in the U.S. called Ancient Aire Spa, Aire with an E in the end. And it's just like literally the best place on earth. It's like this crazy underground. There's like brick walls with like little alcoves with candles in them. There's like 10 different kinds of pools. There's like a saltwater pool.
The
aromatherapy room when they like come and call you by like looking at your wristband and they're like, Sophie, your room is ready. And then there's like a massage. April literally fell asleep during the massage.
I was out cold. Not a nap, like a deep REM, like an unconscious sleep.
So I would say, like, actually, I did really see you and get you the best Christmas gift
I also
already.
don't want to talk about the experience because it's like every moment that I'm not there is excruciating.
Okay.
Like, that was the greatest experience of my entire life by far.
Yeah, it was really fun.
It was so beautiful. Also, I found out afterwards that the Real Housewives went there in an episode.
Oh my
so
God,
that
of course
changes
they did.
everything. It was so relaxing.
Of course they did.
I was like, I cried.
Oh my God.
But I just really felt so pampered in that moment.
My favorite Christmas tradition, we had like 10 Christmas CDs and that's it. Mm-hmm. And we would just play those on rotation from Thanksgiving on when I was growing up. And it was like all these 10 CDs from Target. So we had like this one CD that was like oldies from the 40s. There was like Judy Garland or, those Bing Crosby, those like, and then we had a Celtic music Christmas CD. We had a symphony version of the Nutcracker. We had a couple like world music Christmases. And Christmas morning is always like the heater would be on, the one Judy Garland oldies CD would be on, and we would get up and my mom would have hot chocolate for us, and then we open our stockings.
Oh my God.
That's my fave.
That's so sweet.
What about you?
Or on Christmas Eve, I'm always like, Mommy, can we open one gift? And she's like, you sure you don't want to wait? And I'm like, please, Mommy. I'm like,
oh my God.
That's a vibe. And she's like, okay. But then she makes me pick, like, she doesn't let me open the best gift on Christmas Eve because she doesn't want to, like, ruin the build up. Right. So I get, like, a mid-tier, but, like, an amazing one. And then my mom always kills it with stockings where it's, like, full-size. I love that. She kills it, like, full-size Bath & Body Works shower gel, like, amazing soaps. Last year, me and my sister actually put in, like, little bottles of alcohol into my mom and my grandma's stockings.
That's so fun.
My grandma, like, lost it. She was like, I'm into it. So fun. So that's my biggest tradition. And then my other favorite Christmas Eve tradition is, like, we will make both Liberian food and American food and kind of like cycle in between. So we're like, for lunch, we'll have like a ham. And then for dinner, we'll have like pepper soup or something. And so it's like we get best of both worlds. We just have a lot of like warming foods and sit by the fire and sometimes watch like the Golden Girls together. And it's really nice. Yeah, all my life, my holidays have been like mornings with me and my sister and the matriarchs of our family.
That's so fun.
And it's always been so beautiful. This year my goal is to get us matching pajamas and do like the family photo shoot. Like,
that's fun too.
I got so jealous last year and everybody on Instagram was like, me and my grams in my jammies.
Oh
it's
my
like,
God.
I don't have the same jammies as my grandma.
I know. Wait, I want matching pajamas. Let's find some like plus size matching pajama sets.
I know. I probably Lane Bryant's the only good place to go.
That's
for
the thing, because like Isabel, my sister and my mom are not plus size.
Yeah, so you gotta find somewhere that does.
Gotta figure out how to do it.
Do you think like Universal Standard will do anything like that?
I don't know.
They do like basics mostly.
I bet we could find something. Let's try to do some research, because I really wish I could have like a matching thing with them.
Everybody in my family is plus size, so I won't face this problem. But I'll help you Google.
Thank you. What's like a funny Christmas memory from your family?
I remember one Christmas where my mom was like really excited to go to this specific church service, and we like all got these fancy outfits and we were gonna go. And we pull up and it had ended like 3 hours prior.
Oh my God.
Like, got the time very wrong. And we were like so mad, but then we just looked at each other and like burst into, because it's like so typical that we're
so
like, this is the thing we're gonna do. And it was like nobody was even in the parking lot.
That's amazing.
It had been over for hours.
I do kind of like going. My mom would always have us go to Christmas Eve services. When we had like a church we used to go to when we lived in Pennsylvania, my younger sister Isabel was in the like Christmas pageant one time as like a shepherd, I think. She was like very little. She got annoyed at a little kid who was dressed as a sheep fidgeting too much and shoved him off the stage.
Oh my God.
It was just all of a sudden it was like,
oh my God.
And like we looked at Isabel and she was like, whatever. It was
Oh my God.
so funny.
Okay, do you have a memory of the worst gift you have ever received? You don't have to name names.
So I think my dad does listen to the podcast.
Oh, he for sure does.
But a lot of times when I was younger, he would give me these really beautiful, like, Swarovski animal figurines. Okay. But when I was, like, 10, I would be like, I don't want this. I'm 10.
Can't play with it. It's a crystal.
So now I have a bunch of beautiful crystal figurines that I really love and appreciate. But as a 10-year-old, I was like, the heck?
Oh my God.
And my dad was like, here's a beautiful, like, crystal owl or whatever.
Like
and I'd
luxury?
be like, thanks, Dad.
You're like, I want a Barbie doll.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What about you?
Okay, the worst gift I've ever received. My sister's going to love that I'm telling this. It wasn't Christmas, but it was for my college graduation party. My mom invited a friend who I will not name, who I already didn't like because one time at my high school graduation party, I was eating the very last like chicken wing that we had, and they were really good seasoned chicken wings. And she came up to me and took it off my plate and ate it.
What?
Like a psychopath. So I have had beef with this lady for years.
Wow.
So I had not seen her since that party. Wow. She pulled up at my college graduation party and handed me a gift. I'm like, thank you. It's a gift card to TJ Maxx. I'm like, I'm a Maxxinista, whatever. A couple weeks later, I pull up at TJ Maxx. I'm buying something. I'm like, oh, here's my gift card. It should cover it. They're like, oh, this gift card only has $11.25 on it.
What?
You know what that means? She used the
it.
gift card.
Oh my
She
God.
gave me a used gift card for my Northwestern University college graduation party that I had suffered to get that degree.
Oh my God.
I will never forget this woman. She ate off my chicken wing in 2011. And then in 2015, she gave me a used gift card.
Oh my God.
You are dead to me. Whatever.
What's
Worst
the best gift you ever got? It has to be Christmas.
It has to be Christmas? Okay.
Yeah. When I was little, my parents planned this thing for me where my mom was reading to me when I was in my bed Christmas Eve. And all of a sudden, there was like clip, clap on the roof. And I was like, what? And I was like, it was before we moved to Pennsylvania, so I must have been like 5 or 4. So it was like an early memory. Mm-hmm. And we like ran outside, and there was like a dusting of snow in my memory. I don't know if that's real.
Okay.
And like a note or something left from Santa, and we went in the, and the presents were there under the tree. And my mom was like, we must have just missed him. Like, he just must have left. We must have heard him, and he must have left.
Oh, my gosh.
And so it's like, I coordinated this for my dad, whatever. I don't know what he did even, but I probably am getting the story totally wrong. They're probably like, no, we just like stood outside and went, ho, ho, ho. You know what I mean?
You're like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
but
sweet,
it just was like, they really went the extra mile to make me believe that Santa had been right there.
Dang, that's so nice.
It was so cool. I was so hype.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God, that's so sweet. Okay, I remember the best Christmas gift I got. So, flashback to 2007. The movie Freaky Friday came out, starring Lindsay Lohan. Yes. I, of course, am a teen queen. Like, I'm obsessed with all teen queens. Hilary Duff, Lindsay
because
Lohan,
you're
Britney
a teen
Spears.
queen.
Because I am a teen queen. So when this movie came out, I lost my mind. And I was very inspired by the band she was in to learn to play guitar. So that whole year I was like, Mom, please get me a guitar. Please get me a guitar. And she's like, what are you going to do with a guitar? Do your homework. And I'm like, please. So I really wanted one. And then like a couple nights before Christmas, I realized that my mom was using the trunk of her car as a hiding spot. So like for gifts. So I'm like going in there. What's good? Like going into the trunk, going to see what's in there. So I open the trunk and I find a lamp, but it's like a guitar-shaped lamp. What? And I'm like, oh my God, she's going to give me a guitar-shaped lamp. I mean, the lamp is cool, but I want a guitar. But I was like, whatever. Flash forward to Christmas. I see a box that's shaped the same size as that lamp. And I'm like, oh, it's a lamp. Gotta pretend like I'm excited about the fucking lamp. So then I open the lamp and I'm like, yay, thanks for the lamp. And then she's like, and here's this box. And this box wasn't in the trunk. And I open it and it's my first guitar.
Oh my
God.
God.
Oh my God. And then she and my sister like went halvesies on lessons for me for like 6 months. And I learned to play guitar.
That is so cute.
It was so nice.
I love that.
Okay, so you've been saying you want to talk about Mrs. Claus and plead her case for like weeks.
Yeah, I just think, okay, look, I just think that Mrs. Claus, number one, she never gets to leave the North Pole. Mm-hmm. Sometimes she's at those like mall appearances, but she does not have a role in leaving the house on Christmas. Number two, why are there so many songs about getting freaky with Santa, and none for Mrs. Claus.
That's true.
She's thick. She's generous.
Yeah.
She's a good cook.
That's true.
She's clearly got a head for business.
That's very true.
And she's a good manager.
And also, yeah, those songs really aren't rude when you think about the fact that he's a married man.
He's married.
And you know that.
So where is the Mrs. Claus love? I'm just saying, we don't even know her first name. We don't know anything about her. She's just a thick cutie stuck in the North Pole, working 9 to 5.
Yeah, to stay alive.
And I just want to have more appreciation for her.
You guys get it trending. Hashtag justice for Mrs. Claus.
Justice for Mrs. Claus.
This is a feminist cause. And it's bullshit that she's mistreated in this way.
I just want Mrs. Claus to get her pop culture due.
Yeah.
She never is. She's always like just Santa's sidekick while people, are like, oh, it's Santa. And it's like, well, who's making this possible? Obviously, Mrs. Claus.
Who's running the household?
You know what I
think
mean?
He is?
No.
No.
Obviously not. So I just want to give a shout out to Mrs. Claus.
Shouts to Mrs. Claus.
What do you think her first name is? Like Bethany Claus? Like
Missy.
Angela Claus?
I like Angela Claus. He's like, Angela, get my hat.
He calls her Angie.
Angie. And she's like, oh, what's his name? Nicholas?
Nicholas,
She's like,
yeah.
Nicholas, get your own. Yeah, there's like a dynamic there that's really problematic.
So,
Pray for her.
yeah, I just want to know your guys' thoughts on Mrs. Claus.
Let us know, you guys. Tweet us what you think about Mrs. Claus. I have a gift for you, Sophie.
Okay, what is it?
This Christmas, my gift to you is that in the new year, you will always think of a comeback in the moment. Something I know you struggle with.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Wow, I can't wait.
I can't wait to see you use it because it'll be such a shift.
I think I could achieve not caring.
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean?
Totally.
Where it's
Apathy,
like,
what's up?
if you don't have a witty comeback in the moment, the second best thing is to be like, who are you?
Totally. And just make them feel like trash.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gifting
So I'm
you
like
with.
learning that from you. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
I have a gift for you.
I mean, what is that?
It's that you're going to fall deeply in love with an animal.
Excuse me?
You're going to adopt an animal next year.
No, don't put that kind of curse on me. So I can't believe you would gift me with something that I worry about constantly.
Look, it doesn't have to be, it can be there's all kinds of animals. I just think you're going to be kind to an animal and feel good about it next year.
All right. That's a good thing to work towards, I guess.
Because you've come so far
really
with
have.
being like friends with Zora.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I want to play a game, Soph.
Okay.
This is a game that I have created. You're welcome. After noticing that there's a corner of Netflix that's just like low budget, poorly written black movies, I put together a little game. It's called Merry Blackmas. You're very welcome. I'm going to read to you the synopsis of a Christmas movie in one review I found on Amazon. One of these movies is fake that I made up. One of them, or the rest of them, are very real. Okay. So you guess the fake one. Okay, so the first one. Starring Ruben Studdard, A Perfect Gift tells the story of a father learning what Christmas is all about. When his family comes for an unannounced visit, a festive holiday slips into chaos. Here's the first review I found. Good storyline with a good message. Ruben could have sang more songs. Okay, next one. Christmas in the City. So the singer Ashanti plays a woman who must take a job at a department store to make ends meet, but her Grinch of a boss fires the in-house Santa, not knowing that he's the real deal. He's the real Santa.
That sounds really like an ABC Family movie.
Really?
It sounds very real to me.
Okay, this is the first review I saw. The idea was good, but it was badly executed in so many ways.
Also sounds like an ABC Family movie. Right? So, yeah, these could both be real so far.
Okay, here's the next one. Lil Romeo and Keke Palmer star in At Me on Christmas.
This can't be real.
A tale of a couple who meet on Twitter and plan to meet for the first time in real life. And plan to meet for the first time in real life at the Lenox Square Mall in Atlanta.
Okay, I feel like this can't be real because I for sure would have heard of it.
Would you have, though? There's a whole corner of this Netflix that you don't even know about.
I don't think that both Lil Romeo and Keke Palmer would be in a movie because I think they would one of them would eat up the budget.
I don't think think Lil Romeo would be very high budget these days, though.
I mean, okay.
Okay, so then the first review I found for this film, legit the most romantic thing I've ever seen.
All right.
So keep that in mind. Okay. Here's the last one. Okay. So this is Christmas.
All right.
This one is about a wayward teen, Ashley, discovers a fresh direction in her life when a handyman persuades her to organize a holiday pageant for underprivileged kids. My God. Here's the first review. Overall, the movie is slow and has nothing to do with Christmas. So those are the four.
Oh my
you tell me, Mary Blackmas, which one is a fake black
This is
Christmas
so hard.
movie?
My top guess is that none of them are real.
Okay.
That you wrote all of these because you want to see all of them.
Okay.
My second guess is that they're all real.
Okay.
And my third guess is that At Me on Christmas is not real.
Okay, what's your most confident guess?
That they're all fake, that you wrote them all.
Is that the one you're sticking with?
Yes.
You are incorrect.
Oh my God.
They're all real except for At Me on Christmas.
Yes, okay.
Which is a script I'm going to work on immediately. But there are several of these movies that star Lil Romeo. I'm not kidding.
Oh my God.
So thanks you for playing Mary Blackmas. And you guys tweet us. Did you get it right? Did you keep up with Mary Blackmas? And did you watch any black movies on Netflix for Christmas? Let us know which ones.
Now I have to watch A Perfect Gift.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to our Lil Christmas Minisode.
We hope you guys have great holidays. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa.
Merry Christmas. Do you know this one? Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Yes, I can't sing it, but yes, I do know it.
I hope y'all live and breathe those lyrics. And please keep us posted on how your holidays are going, and we will see you in the new year.
I love you guys. You guys are the best thing we could possibly get in our thick stockings.
Hell yes. Happy holidays, Fatmily.
Happy holidays. And that's our Christmas show. Be sure to check out the show notes for links to the stuff we mentioned today. And don't forget to send us your questions via email or voice recording to fyi@shesallfatpod.com.
Please make sure to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. It's super important in making sure people find the show. And if you leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, we'll give you a shout out on the pod next week.
She's All Fat is created, produced, and hosted by us, Sophie Carter-Khan and April K. Quio. We are an independent production. If you'd like to support the work we do, you can join our Patreon by visiting patreon.com/shesallfatpod. When you pledge to be a supporter, you'll get all sorts of goodies and extra content. This week, we're posting more information, resources, and readings about Christmas, or just our favorite Christmas stuff, just for our Patreon supporters.
Our music was composed and produced by Carolyn Pennypacker-Riggs. Our website was designed by Jesse Fish, and our logo is by Britt Scott. This episode was mixed and edited by Maria Wortel. Our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter handles are @She'sAllFatPod. You can find the show on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, and wherever else you get your podcasts.
Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Playing for the king, playing for the title. I'm surprised you didn't hear this in the Bible. I'm so tight I might go psycho. I'm so tight I might go psycho. Christmas time, so here's a recital.
It's not okay. It's not okay.